showed me before 2017 events happened, where we saw our long-standing president who was there removed from authority when people rose and marched all over the city of Zimbabwe and in Harare. God showed me before that in 2013 that a donkey was going to speak, and if the leadership that was there, if the leadership continued to stretch people, a donkey was going to speak. And that was exactly that happened. You know, a donkey represents people. You know, people who may be disciplined. You know what a donkey, a person can use a donkey anyhow, the way he wants, put a burden, move it and so forth. It can just obey and do whatever the master wants to do. But it reached a time when this donkey, especially in Numbers 22, when it was pushed and pushed, and this master was not seeing that there was a spear coming, until a donkey spoke and said, "Did I ever lead this before to you?" Now, this story was now trying to interpret the event that took place, that the people rose against what seemingly to be the master who was ruling. Now, those were events that God showed me. Greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is Pastor Oshen Amandishe, your prophetic intercessor. We have just listened or watched a small clip of the video that I want you to listen to. This is a video where God revealed to me the incoming president and the events that happened in between from 2013. I once gave this word, this prophetic message, but it was very long, almost 37 minutes with other details. But for those who missed it and who were asking if God had really shown me the coming president for the next period we are getting in, I just want you to listen to the details of this prophetic message and the video that you are going to watch. Now, the event that I'm interested of now is the event of is a vision of a log, a tree that was being shaped, and God said, "I'm shaping the leadership that is going to take over." Because all that was going on, the event that took place, God said there's sifting that was taking place. The log represents a certain group of a political party, and God said, "I'm going to shape the leadership." That was in 2013. I'm speaking this with confidence because it is on record and it is can be confirmed. Now, I want you to understand that God allowed this to process the man you want to lead, the man you want to lead Zimbabwe. And as he was chiseling, I saw, you know, when someone's chiseling a chiveza, there's a material that can be removed. And this is exactly what God was saying. I'm removing unwanted material because I want to build a man, I want to build a leadership that will take over in Zimbabwe. And some of the interesting part that God showed me is the emphasis. The Lord said, I am in a process of shaping the coming leadership and the president of Zimbabwe in a shortest possible time. That was 2013. Shortest possible time. We know God how he reads this time, and it continues. Danda and bezo, chisel in the hands of men, represents the hand of God shaping the leadership and the president of Zimbabwe, who shall take this nation to great prosperity and make it a jewel of Africa, building where the current leadership left. Then these were the words were spoken. As I'm shaping and chisel the log, I'm going to remove all unwanted material and expose the inner material. We know what is happening, that those who were surrounding this leadership, and God saw that their hearts were not after to lead the nation of Zimbabwe. Some were greedy, some just wanted to be in the political power for personal gain. And the word continues, I'm shaping a final product and I'll present it to you. Let me read where it matters most and why I believe it's time, and what is happening recently to another political party is a shaping of what God was saying, is that the people of Zimbabwe are one before his eyes. regardless of different political parties. Therefore, the president who shall come from the log that was being shaped, shall come from the people. I want you to underline and take note this. Shall come from the people, guided by his will. Therefore, this leadership shall come from the people, guided by his will. Now, I want you to take note of these words. These were not the words that I'm trying to create now. And let's us see what is happening in our nation, Zimbabwe. We may believe it, we may not believe it, but God is raising a leader that is coming from people. And we know what happened, that this leader is coming from where there was a lot of chiseling, peeling off, removing of certain material, until there's a new thing that comes out as a new thing that is more refined. And those who were not part of the process of this, God removed them. I'm sharing this so that we may understand what God is about to do.